Hi, I am Kristen and welcome to my carnivore journey. Today is day 75. I have made it 75 days with no pasta, no rice, no bread, no carbs, no fruit, no nuts, no seeds, no seed oils, uh, really no oils at all. All I do is I use butter. And I wanted to come in today just to say a quick hello and to tell you how it is going so far. If you've been following along, you know that I've had a roller coaster of emotions and a roller coaster of different bowel movements and a roller coaster of my symptoms. So I started this journey because of my anxiety and depression, inflammation, bloatedness. I have microscopic colitis, gut issues, inflammation in the hands, um, thyroid issues. The list goes on and on and on. And I wanted to see if nutrition is the key to helping with these symptoms. So, number one, it has helped me tremendously with my depression. I have not felt depressed in the last probably over, we're on day 75. So I would say at least 45 days or so without depression. Anxiety was going good. It was so minimal of feeling a little bit of anxious right before coming on to video myself or right before, just daily life things that tend to stress me out a little bit and I get a little bit of anxiousness. But overall, I was not feeling the everyday anxiety that I had been feeling that was overwhelming and taking over control of my life. Yet in the last 3 days or so, that anxiety has been creeping its way back in and it's becoming so frustrating to figure out what the heck it could be. So here I am. I do have my coffee. I love my coffee and I'm starting to think maybe I need to go a few days without my coffee and just see if that makes a difference. The weird thing is, however, I had not stopped my coffee throughout my carnivore journey and I had no anxiety for a little over 30 days. So why would it be affecting me now? Questions, more questions, no answers still. I feel like it's when I go to the doctor and you just don't get the answers that you want. And so every day is a challenge. Every day is trying to figure out something new, what's working, what isn't. I do have to say, overall, I feel really good eating on a carnivore diet. It is restrictive, and the only thing that is hard is if you have to eat out a lot. It's not impossible, but it can become overwhelming, and sometimes you will have to pay for the whole entire dish when you only want the protein. So those are things that you have to take into consideration. I've been looking a lot into the different aspects of what is carnivore, what is ketovore, etc., etc. Excuse me. Okay. I'm back. My husband was walking in and I didn't want to get interrupted. So I am looking at all the different what is good for you, what isn't. And it's so hard, right? There's so many diets out there that it's really hard to pinpoint what will work for you. Now, a lot of people who are really pro carnivores are going to tell you that that is the only way to go. This is how you have to eat. This is what's going to make you feel better. However, everybody is different. And I say this over and over again, what works for me may not work for you and vice versa, because there is no one size fits all in any kind of diet. I think that there are people who do well on some veggies and there are people who don't. I know that when I overeat certain vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, it upsets my stomach and I become really, really bloated. So I know that those are vegetables, as much as I like to eat them, are not good for me. And so I have to find what works for me. I have not implemented vegetables yet. I have not eaten any fruits. And so, little by little, as I reach my 90-day to 100 days on carnivore, I will be implementing small fruits and maybe avocado and seeing if I'm okay on these foods. What is frustrating me? What's frustrating me the most is that right now I feel like I have not reached the peak on carnivore the way other people do. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that carnivore is the best way to go, because it has not been the best for me. It has been a roller coaster, like I've told you. Has it been the worst? Absolutely not. I feel so much better in other aspects of my life, like not being bloated anymore and not having depression. But the anxiety is slowly creeping back in. My gut issues, because I have microscopic colitis, I have yet to find what is really triggering my particular situation, my stomach. And I still have soft bowel movements and a little bit of stomach pains before going to the bathroom. And so I know that that can't be normal either. And so maybe the carnivore diet for me is not going to work because of my microscopic colitis. Maybe I need to go with a leaner meat. And so I'm working on that as well. There's just so many things that it could be. Could it be I've gone dairy free where I still had my microscopic colitis, which is why I don't think that it's the dairy, but maybe I need to cut out dairy. Maybe I need to cut out my coffee. My coffee. I love my coffee. And we shall see. I am just taking it day by day, seeing what I can handle and what works for me. And it is just not a straight line. It is not eat this way carnivore and it's going to work 100% for you, because I am telling you that it's not working for me. Now, not completely. There are things that have worked for me, but it's not taking away everything that I have. But being said, is it possible that the nutrition that we're eating is not causing everything that is going on with our body? It could be possible. Could it be a chemical imbalance inside my body causing these things, like the anxiety? Could it be that I need to have leaner meats for my stomach issues? So many questions. And again, so many unanswered, that it is very, very frustrating. But I'm going to continue to document my journey. I'm going to continue to try to figure this out. And whether it takes me a few more weeks or a few more months or even another year, I am determined to find out what type of nutrition works for my particular case. And I hope that along the way, it helps you with why and whatever reason you are starting your journey. And maybe the carnivore journey is not for you. Maybe you need to go a little more animal based or ketovore or keto, low carb. There's so many different ways that you can eat that might balance your life out and your lifestyle. And we're just going to go from there. So I will see you again tomorrow for day 76. And I hope that you have a beautiful day.